Okay, for those of you absent on Monday, we're going to take a look at the graph showing the population of caribou in a given area. We can use the values of the maximum and the minimum and the period between two maximums to get all the information we need for the equation. So to start with, the amplitude is equal to the maximum minus the minimum divided by 2, or 700 minus 300 over 2, 400 over 2 equals 200. So we have an amplitude value. The D value, we can see it. I can see that it's 500, but if you couldn't, you could also go max plus min over 2, or 700 plus 300, which is 1,000 over 2, or 500. So we have an A value of 200 and a D value of 500. Just going to erase that to give some room, but you can always back up the video and see what else was covered. So we can see here that we have maximums occurring in the year 1993 and 1997. 93 and 97. So that's 4 years apart. So our period is 4 years. That means our B value is 2 pi over 4, or pi over 2. If we think of our years that's starting at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we can see that our start point is happening in the second year. So if our start equals 2, then we can find our C value by going C is equal to negative B times the start. So that means C is equal to negative pi over 2 times 2. The 2's cancel, and we're left with negative pi. So now we have our A value, we have our D value, we have our B value, and we have a C value. So if I finish writing those down here, I've got B equals pi over 2, and C is equal to negative pi. We can use that to write the equation for the data by getting y is equal to the A value, 200, times the sine of the B value, which was pi, over 2 times x, plus the C value, which is negative pi, so I wrote minus pi, plus the D value, which was 500. To determine the population in the year 2005, we need to recognize that 1990 was 0, 95 was 5, 2000 was 10. So 2005 is going to be in our year 15, so x is going to equal 15. We can either graph this, set the window settings, and then go trace 15, or we can just plug it into our calculator and go 200 sine. It's going to put in a bracket for us. We go pi divided by 2 times 15 minus pi, close the bracket, plus 500, and that should give us our answer. Make sure your calculator is set up in radians, and when you plug all that into your calculator, you should end up with an area, or with an answer of 700, a population size of 700 in the year 2005, which corresponds to 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, it should have peaked out about there. Alright, I hope that helps. Let me know. Email is pledet@sd63.bc.ca.